Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Welcome back to another video of our 100 projects with JavaScript journey. In today's video, we're going to see how we can create a digital clock using JavaScript. Here we are showing real time. So let's not waste more time and jump into the code. Since we are going to do our JavaScript from scratch, I'm just going to remove all this code and start from the beginning. In our HTML file, you will see we have a class name named date, another class name named time. And we're going to show our date here and our time here. And you'll notice another thing that in today's project we don't have any buttons, so we don't have an event listener today. So let's start by getting our date first. So we have to create a function named let's name it get date. Okay, and then we are gonna get our today's date using the get date function. Const d is equal to new date. This will help us get today's date. Now we have to use the help of two arrays that contains the name of the days and the name of the months. Okay, you'll see in a second what these do. Now all we have to do is get the day, month, year, and date of today of our current time. So let's create a function named day, and we're gonna use the days array here now. And what is gonna be the index of it? It's gonna be d dot get day function. Okay, what this get day function does is it's gonna get today's day and it's gonna turn the day into a numerical value. So if it is Sunday, it's gonna be 0. If it's Monday, it's gonna be 1. It's gonna be Tuesday, it's gonna be 2. And that is how it's gonna help us get us our today's day. Next, we have to get our today's date. So today's date d dot get date. This is gonna help us get us today's date, and then our month is equal to, we have to use the exact same logic used in the days. So months, then d dot get month. This will transform the month into a numerical value and help us get current month. Next is our year, current year. D dot get full year. Done. Now all you have to do is return all these. Return, okay, return day, sorry, day, control Z. Return day, then the date, then our month, then month, and then we have to get our year. Okay, done. Now all you have to do is call our function and set the inner HTML of our date into the function. Okay, so document dot query selector, and we're gonna get it using the date class name. Date class name. Okay, we use the wrong braces here. Dot date, and set the inner HTML to the function we just created, which is get date. Okay, get date. Done. Now let's see if it works or not. Okay, see here we can see our today's date. Now all we have left to do is get to current time. For that we have to create another function. Let's create a function named get time. Function get time, and we have to get our today's date again using the date function, using the new date stuffs. The get new date. Now like just as how we got the day, date, month, and year using the get day get date function, we can get our hour, minute, and second, hour, minute, second too. Okay, so let's create a variable named hour. H d dot get hour. This will get the hours, and then minute, let m equal to d dot get minutes. Sorry, not millisecond, it's gonna be minutes. Okay, minutes, and then let s is equal to d dot get seconds. Okay, done. Now we have to tell our code that we're gonna use the 12-hour format instead. Okay, no, not that. We'll go to that later. So we have to tell our code if it is AM or if it is PM. So let's declare a function, declare a variable named AM PM, and if it is greater than or equal 12, it's gonna be PM, and if it's not, it's gonna be AM. So let's do it the hour. Okay, if our hour is greater than or equal 12, it's gonna be PM, and if it is not, it's gonna be AM. Okay, done. Now we have to tell our code that it's a 12-hour format and it's not a 24-hour format. So for that we have to redefine our age, redefine our hours. So we can say age modulus 12 is 0 or set it to 12. Done. Now we are practically done with getting our a time. But there's another thing, that if we show our hour, minute and second in our interface now, if our minute or second is less, if our time is less than if our hour is less than 10, or minute is less than 10, or second is less than 10, it is going to show it like this. Okay, but how we want to show it is 0 1 0 2 0 2 0 3 and stuff. For that we have to do a bit more work, and we just gotta redefine the time again. If our age is less than 10, if our hour is less than 10, it's gonna add another 0. It's gonna add a 0 in front of it, and if it is not, it's just gonna be the normal age. And then the minute, if our minute is less than 10, if our minute is less than, sorry, minute is less than 10, it's gonna add a 0 in front of it, and if it is not, it's gonna be just the minute. Okay, same goes for the second. S is greater, sorry, less than 10, then 0. If it's not, it's just gonna be the second. Okay, now we can create another variable which will connect all these. Const time is equal to backtick $sign. First of all, we're gonna show our hour, then we're gonna show our minute, and then our second, and then our AM or PM. Okay, $sign AM, PM. Okay, now we have to show this in our UI. For that we have to access our HTML using the documented query selector, and we're gonna access it using the time class name. Okay, and we're gonna set the inner HTML of it to time. Okay, now we are done with all the stuffs, but we didn't call the get time function out here. We have to do it now, and we're gonna do another thing along with it. We don't need to update our date every second. We don't need to update our date every second, but we do need to update our time. We do need to update our time every second. So for that we are gonna use the set interval stuff, set interval, and it's gonna this set interval function is gonna get called after every 1 second. And what is gonna called, it's gonna get called the get time. So we're gonna call the get time function every 1 second, which means 1000 millisecond. Okay, done. So let's check our clock now and see if everything is in place. Okay, see, everything is done. We are showing our day name here, our date here, our time of our month here, the year, and here we are showing the time exactly how we want. Okay, so let me just recap it a little bit for you guys to understand better. We have a date and a time class name here, where we are showing our date and time. And here we created two functions. In our first function we got our date, which we are showing in here in top, and then we created another function named get time, which where we are showing that we are getting our time and showing our time in the bottom area. All right, and in the get date function, we are just getting we are separating all our day, month, date and year from this d that we have from today's date that we are getting using the date function. Okay, and in our get time function we are using the same method, and here we put a variable to see if it is AM or PM, and then we are setting our 12-hour time format. And here we are adding another 0 in front of our time if it is less than 10. Okay, so and here in the 30 number line we are just updating, we are calling our get time function every 1 second, because we need to update our time every 1 second to show the real time. Okay, so I hope that this video helps and you guys can practice on your own. And if you guys want, you can put your live link of your practice project in the comments down below. All right, that's it for today. Thank you.